Hi sewing friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Elisa and this is my superpower. Today's video is going to be a pattern review. I am going to talk to you about the Twig Tale pattern Fable Dress. This is a pattern that I've made now for the second time. This is the latest is the version that I'm wearing right now. And let me tell you what I think about it. Let me start by reading the description of the Fable Dress by the designer herself. A classic yet versatile dress that dances through the seasons. She says the Fable Dress is a dress that you can wear at home, pottering around the garden, or dressed up for an evening out. The fit is relaxed but not oversized, with a princess seam bodice, gently gathered skirt, and gloriously deep inseam pockets. I like the description, gloriously deep. They are deep. And I like that feature a lot. What else? The Fable features a functional button front, but can also slip over the head without fasteners. 3 sleeve lengths and options for a faced or fully lined bodice. The Fable adapts with the seasons for year-round wear. Waist ties and back bodice elastic add versatility and provide plenty of choice for creating different looks. I'm showing you the line drawings so you can see the features that I was just reading about. You can see the front with the buttons and the back either with the regular gathered skirt or with an elastic casing or the waist tie. You can see here the version without the button placket and also a version with patch pockets instead of the inseam pockets. Those are included. The inseam pocket pieces are included on the original pattern, but not the flat front, the non-opening front, and also not the patch pockets. But you just have to click on the link. It takes you to the Twig Tale blog, and there you will find tutorials for both of these variations, the non-opening front and the patch pockets. In the ebook you will find also a link that takes you to a page on the blog with several different adjustments for the Fable Dress, but also some hacks like how to do color blocking, how to add ruffles, or how to make turn the dress into a maxi dress, or how to add piping to the princess seams. As I said before, the pattern comes with 3 different sleeve options: short, 3/4, and full length. But there's also an add-on that you can purchase, and that gives you 6 additional sleeve options. Some of them are classic, like a cap sleeve, but there are also more extravagant sleeve options, like a pleated one, or I really like the flouncy sleeve. And that add-on, when you purchase that, it comes with sleeve options for both the Fable Dress and also the Plains Dress. Maybe you already own that pattern. The Fable Dress for adults is available in 2 size ranges, sizes 0 to 22, that will be Twig Tale size A to L, and sizes 14 to 38, that will be Twig Tale sizes H to T. You should pick your size based on your upper bust measurements. If you look at the whole size range, 0 to 38, the upper bust measurements would be 73.7 for the smallest, and up to 155 centimeters, the largest size. As for the skill level, Twig Tale says this is a pattern for adventurous beginners, and some of the skills you will learn or get to practice are making gatherings, adding facing, making inseam pockets. Depending on the version that you choose to make, you will either have a button placket or make a non-opening front. That's up to you. In both cases, you have princess seams. That was a new for me in my first version. So I'm glad that I have made that. That was on my to-do list or to learn list for sewing. As always with Twig Tale patterns, there's a video tutorial, several videos actually, that show you the different steps that you need to follow to make this dress. And now to my Fable dresses, the two that I've made so far. I'm going to start with this one, this black and mustard one that I made, I think 1 year ago. It must have been the beginning of summer last year. This is made out of cotton. It's a very soft and drapey fabric. Which size did I make? Let me look at my notes. I made size L. It has short sleeves, a button placket with 5 buttons, no ties. I choose to not to line, but to make facings. What else? The gathered skirt. And I also wrote that the overall fit was very good at the time, but it was a bit too long for my liking. So I wrote that I should shorten the hem by 4 centimeters. And that's what I did for my second version that I'm wearing. So I will show you some pictures of me wearing this dress last year, size L, and for my taste, a little bit too long, but otherwise fits perfectly, or fitted perfectly. Now it's a bit too loose. Maybe I'll take it in, maybe not. I'll just wait and see what my body does. And this has pockets, inseam pockets, as 90% of my dresses do. And now to my second Fable dress, the one that I'm wearing right now. I have to say my favorite feature of this dress are the princess seams. I think that makes for a very, very elegant look. Let me just stand to show you. I think this is so, so pretty. As you can see, I made this version without buttons in the front, but the pattern pieces for it are not included in the original pattern, but on the Twig Tale blog, there is a step-by-step tutorial showing you how to make that. You have to change the front bodice pattern piece, and you have to change the front and back facings. But it's very, very easy. I didn't think it would be that easy, but it was. And in this version, I chose to make cap sleeves. I didn't make ties or elastic casing in the back. I think it looks, I prefer to have it just with the gathering in the back. Maybe in the future I will try something different. I think it depends on the fabric. When I was planning to make this dress, I thought I'm going to try patch pockets. I wanted a different look from the first one, but in the end I decided to make inseam pockets again, because I think it would go better with the fabric I chose. This was a duvet cover, and I upcycled it and made a dress out of it. I think it looks very different from my first one. I think for my next Fable dress, I'm going to use a solid color, and then I will make patch pockets. I think that way you can see them better. I think they would get lost or not be visible. Overall, my honest, unbiased opinion about this pattern is that it is a very good one. If you're looking for that classic dress look, you can change it up, of course, depending on the fabric you're using. It only comes with 3 sleeve options, but you can purchase additional sleeves. And I think because of the different hacks you can make: piping, ruffles, making it a maxi dress, color blocking. I think it gives you a lot of options. So my overall opinion is very positive. You have the video tutorial. They give you pro tips on the pattern booklet that help you elevate your sewing techniques, that help you make your garment look even better. And overall, it's a very good pattern that I would recommend to everyone. One last thing, one tip from me, something that I had to learn the hard way. That applies not only to this pattern, but in general, and that is pay attention when you're making your markings on the fabric. I usually use friction markers. You can erase them by applying heat, and that's exactly what happened. I was pressing seams and seams that I had made, and I lost some markings. So I had to go back to my pattern piece and put it on the fabric and trace that again. So pay attention if you're using markers, heat erasable markers, whichever brand. Pay attention when you're pressing, otherwise you will lose your markings. You can, as an alternative, you can use chalk, or you can use, I think the name is carbon copy paper. I'm not sure. But if you've been sewing for a while, you know what it is. Usually, at least here in Germany, I'm not sure. I only see the ones from Burda. Maybe there's another brand, but they sell them in sets of 2 or 4, white, yellow, blue, and red. That's what I use for this version, so I didn't have problems with the markings, but I thought, let me just remind everyone to pay attention if you're using heat erasable markers when you're pressing your seams. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Fable dress. If you did, like and share this video, leave me a comment below, and while you're at it, why not subscribe to my channel? Have a great day, everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.